Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Synergy Session. I want to talk to you this week about how important it is to expect positive attitudes. Now, most of the time, you are the leader in the classroom, and we know that it's about bi-directional learning, or you're the leader in your organization. You might be a supervisor, you might be a director. It doesn't matter what your position is. If you are in charge of helping create positive environments, then your job is to expect those environments to live. Now, I'm not saying that people aren't going to feel negative, because you might have little babies that come into your room, your children, your students, who feel negative because they've brought all that negative energy from home. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to feel negative. You may have coworkers who come in, they've had a rough day, they've got negativity around them. I'm not saying they're not supposed to feel negative, but your job is to figure out how do you help them shut that negativity down so that it becomes that positive space. So it's okay to expect positive attitudes. Now, if you're in a classroom and you have your students, you say, hey, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to vent what's going on, what you don't like, what you're feeling, your frustrations, because it has to go somewhere. And then after that, we're going to fill the space full of positive energy. And you have to be the leader of that. The same thing with work, because it is so easy to get caught up in your job with a bunch of negativity. If somebody's saying something negative, the next thing you know, another person says something negative, and the next thing you know, here you are caught up in the negative roundabout. So ask yourselves, as a positive leader, that would be you and me, how do we shut that down so that we can become expectors of positive energy? And that starts with your own mindset. Even when you have to get frustrated because somebody said something that you know was out of the way, find a way to turn it around into that positive. If you have a student who comes in and it looks like they are bent on making your day horrible, you say, how can I turn this thing around? So expectation levels have to keep rising. And it's tough, you guys. Believe me, I know it is tough sometimes when you are surrounded with that negative energy, to just keep layering and layering and layering and layering the positive on top of all of that negative stuff. But guess what? We can do it. It's hard sometimes, but you can do it. So just expect it. Come in with the attitude that I'll let you get it out, but then we're going to move on to the positive things. And when we can do that, we can start having great weeks. So if the first one you get, and trust me, you're going to get somebody this week. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. You're going to get somebody who's going to come at you with something negative. You stop it in its tracks and say, I hear what you're saying, but how about this? And then just layer something positive on top of it. You can do it. We got this. See you next Sunday. Bye.